I'm Josa.
Why are you shaking your head?
Sorry.
Why are you shaking your head?
There's nothing.
You don't like our youth? What's wrong with them?
Nothing. We'll find out.
Also, when I mean them, I don't mean them as a group. I'm using their proper pronouns.
There you go. You found it.
I'm Mina.
I'm Grace.
I'm Jocelyn.
And we're best friends. I think I'm like the shy one. Like I balance them out.
I would definitely say I'm the wild one. Pretty crazy.
Open relationships.
I was gonna say open titties because that corset is wild, my die.
My what?
My die. Yeah. I'm gonna just own that shit. I said that. Yeah, my die. What does that mean? Don't ask no motherfucking question. Even when you're wrong, you're right. That's how you be a man.
Bring in the men.
How you doing?
Hey. Thank you.
Photography. I'm in just got a film camera.
I love biking. I'm really into music, and I like acting.
Hey.
Ooh, sorry.
I snowboard and rock climb.
You did that, but one of the women, yeah. You didn't hear that shit?
I snowboard and rock climb.
All right, has everybody here been with a woman of color before?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even been in a relationship, so.
Okay. All right.
I haven't been in a relationship, so I'm too sober for this shit.
What does everybody think about therapy? And are you in therapy?
Oh, I'm an advocate. I use online one, the BetterHelp one.
Okay.
Changed my life. Honestly, changed my life.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
They brought up like deep stuff from like my childhood. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, never thought about that. Yeah, it makes sense now. It's in my head. Every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Okay,
Every week. I mean, I just,
People are healthy.
Everybody needs it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To some degree. I tried to schedule an appointment and they didn't reply.
It's hard to find a good therapist. It can be really hard. At least you're trying.
I've never been in therapy, but everybody's got their type of therapy. My type of therapy is nature kind of thing, like going outdoors.
Do you plan on ever going to therapy?
If I need it, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not against it, but where I've been and where I'm at, haven't had it, haven't needed it, yeah.
Okay.
What are some red flags you guys stay away from?
You didn't go to therapy.
If they say that, I'll fucking lose it. I actually lose it. But I'm gonna keep my mouth
And I'm
shut.
gonna say that.
I don't like when someone's too clingy. I think we need like a life outside of each other.
What's one word you guys would use to describe yourselves?
They're passionate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say swaggylicious.
I think they're going to eliminate Swaggylicious. That's my suspicion.
You think they're gonna eliminate Swagalicious?
I think so.
How was that for you guys?
More nerve-wracking than I expected it to be.
It was cute though. They're all pretty nice.
Yes. It's very like innocent.
I was happily surprised.
Yeah.
Were you interested in?
What's the name of the person standing next to you?
The puzzle?
Yeah, I like that he's into puzzles.
Nick.
Nick. Yeah.
He's an advocate for therapy.
If you had to eliminate two people,
I feel bad.
I think my friend.
I was gonna say
I was thinking
Because
that
he's
too.
like, yeah. And then the therapy question. Everybody needs therapy.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Everyone needs therapy.
What's your definition of therapy?
Hold up. Let's be clear. They already defined it because he said, my form of therapy is going out to nature and doing hobbies. So clearly he has outlets. They don't recognize that as valid therapy. So what they're talking about
I understand.
is one thing.
Cool.
Seeing a psychologist.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking
That's what
about.
they're talking about.
So we going off that.
Yeah.
Everybody needs that, apparently.
I see what you're saying. I think that everybody needs therapy.
But you mean therapy differently.
Yes.
You need,
exactly.
everyone needs outlets.
Yeah. There you go. And that's not what they mean.
But that's not therapy.
That's not what they mean.
Right? So I agree with you there. We all need outlets. So nobody's going to say people don't need hobbies. People need things they need to do in life to unleash whatever it is, okay? They're talking about therapy with a... I have a personal problem with this because, one, it seems as though the only way to unravel or to help or to heal or to improve on your mental state for them is through therapy, right? And this is like the trend I've seen over the last 7 or 8 years is that, one, people start assuming a whole bunch of mental sicknesses that they don't actually have. People, like this is a problem even in the medical field. People start going to the doctor too much. And they're actually the ones who cause the most amount of burdens on the healthcare system because they go there for everything and anything. Whereas there's a group of people who don't go there at all. These people, what they're saying is everyone needs therapy. You all need something. There's something wrong with you that you cannot heal through any other means or methods. I hate this kind of messaging. We basically told young people to pathologize themselves, their own issues, and always turn it into some kind of condition. Oh, I have BPD. Why? Because sometimes I get hungry and then other times you're a fucking human, okay? You don't have BPD. A lot of people are just self-diagnosing because it's like the new thing that's in on these social media apps. And this is another reflection of that. Who are you to look at somebody who says, I'm good, and you're like, no, you need therapy? Who? Oh, wait. I'm just saying, whenever I hear this kind of lingo, it really rubs me the wrong way. Oh, yeah, you need some healing. You need to go to therapy. For what reason? What have you even seen in their behavior? Just because you're fucked up, don't mean you got to project that on everybody else. That's your problems, people. And just because you need a doctor to talk to you doesn't mean everyone else does. Now, let's also be honest. Therapy is a privilege.
Yep. Definitely.
Forget being able to even afford one. Affording one isn't even half the problem. You have to afford 10, because best believe you're going to have to shop for a good therapist.
And one is not going to get you out.
You're hitting the lottery if you find the right therapist on the first try. So, not everybody needs therapy. But just notice something I really appreciate. The people who talk like this and say this kind of goofy stuff always look weird like this. Anything you want to say on the therapy talk?
No.
No?
That's what I said.
I mean, even when you see a therapist, seeing a therapist won't heal you. You know what the therapist generally does? It helps you either unravel some things in your mind or point you in some actionable steps that you can start to take in your own life.
Yep.
But if you're already taking those actionable steps, you don't need them. Sometimes you see a therapist and they'll say, well, do you have any hobbies? Do you have any kind of physical outlets? Do you have people you can talk to in your life? Do you have a support system? Do you have a job that gives you some kind of rewarding feeling? But if you're already taking those actionable steps, what do you need the therapy for?
Yeah, okay,
Nicholas.
no, but he was so sweet.
He's so sweet, but he's
But
just
I don't
not.
think it's us.
We're like very strong personalities, and I just don't feel like he's like
Matching that.
Do we agree on him?
I feel like Capricorns are generally very material driven.
Really?
And you guys can be pretty stubborn.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I'm putting the watch right.
I mean, I think it's the personality.
I agree.
That
I'm
matters
sure.
most.
Yeah, I'm sure you're much more multifaceted than that. You said
Yes.
you're in therapy and
I'm in therapy.
did inner child work.
Nah, bro, this shit cringe. That shit, something is like very disturbing. First off, she's like, Capricorns are this. So like, she starts assuming all kinds of things about his mental state and the kind of personality he has. Then she pretends to be some kind of open-minded weirdo who's just like, oh yeah, but it's so great that you're healing yourself through therapy. It's like you marginalized him on one hand with this whole fucking bullshit about
Something that
signs,
doesn't exist.
and then at the same time you want to pretend like you're open-minded because you're like, therapy's amazing. It's like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know. My life experience is the people who do this whole empathy bullshit are like some of the most closed-minded. I don't know. It always rubs me the wrong way. But this is my biases, so don't listen to me.
Wait, what do you do besides climbing for fun?
I like to do yoga. I like to journal, fashion stuff, thrifting.
Journaling is cool. I started doing that. It's like
Okay.
super like, I guess therapeutic.
Yeah, it is.
But I be talking crazy about people.
I'm sorry. It's coming out a lot. It's coming out a lot. But let's keep watching. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I have a question for you, actually.
Okay.
Okay, so when it comes to yourself, right? What is your favorite thing about yourself?
Emotionally, I think I'm really like adaptive. I can relate to other people really well. Like if you're
empathy.
high energy, I'll be high energy.
Okay.
If you're a little low, I'll be the high energy
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
That's not what that thing is. If you're high energy, I can be high energy, and if you're lower energy, I can be your high energy. That's not. Like I can adapt this dish for you. You know, if you like spicy food, I can make it spicy, and if you don't like spicy food, I could do it spicy, and you could just put it on the side.
Do you miss the Portland weather at all?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it's
I do.
surprising, right?
Yeah, it is. New York and Portland both have a big jazz scene.
Oh!
And I'm in the jazz scene.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I've never been to New York, but I really want to.
Yeah, okay, so I know you said you were interested in music when you were saying your passion, so is jazz music something that you're passionate about?
It is, yeah.
Yeah?
I was in jazz band from middle school all the way through high school. Yeah, jazz is, it's not like a big part of...
What the fuck is wrong with the music? For real?
I don't know.
I understand what you try to do because they're talking about jazz, but that's a no.
That's a house.
That's a no. That's, yeah.
Oh, I heard it.
When I'm having a conversation, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? Don't kill me. What the fuck is this? Don't kill me. I'm trying to do what? What I'm trying to have a conversation. What the fuck is going on, man? Do it one more time.
How did that go?
It was cute. It was cute. Experience. Nick had such a good fluid and conversation. He's a great conversationalist, very great eye contact. I love talking to him.
And so I chose Noah.
I chose Nick. I wrote Nicky Poo.
I chose Nick also.
The ladies love Nick.
So I chose Jaden.
Hey, bro. Listen, you didn't do anything wrong. I just... You know the best part? Look at their heights. A lot of short guys are just going off like, ah, fuck, man.
My final decision ended up being... Great.
I really liked the conversation, and I think we have a lot of common. It was sick, so I chose Joseph.
Nigga, they put crickets.
I told you she wasn't feeling him.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't.
I told you.
She wasn't.
I think it flowed. I think there's a lot in common. I chose Mina.
All the dates I went on, all you guys are lovely. I had a great time with each and every one of you.
Damn.
I mean, the girls already picked.
The two black people didn't get any.
The two black people didn't get any.
The person that I chose is... It was hard. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still conflicted, even right now.
Hey, just say it.
Hey, this guy, you know what it is about this dude? It's a bit too politically correct for me. You know what I'm saying? Just say it. I'm sure you got some skeletons in your closet. You don't have to pretend to be the best person in the world. Just be a piece of shit in this moment and say it. I got $1,000 he's choosing the Asian lady. Well, here's fine.
$1,000?
You want to take that bet?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, of course not.
Yeah, because I'm about to be richer.
Are you high?
Yeah.
The girl that I chose was Yosa.
Big slay.
Black people get no love.
yeah. People are not happy about the therapy stuff either. No, they say I don't like. Yeah, that's actually a great comment. Somebody said, I'm a strong advocate for therapy and destigmatizing it. Still don't believe that everyone must use it, but everyone can benefit from it. So it should be easily accessible to all. They're still very young and are in a group of like-minded girls who seem to agree on almost everything. There's no one to play devil's advocate on the subject and challenge them to expand their views. That breeds a little bit of ignorance sometimes. A lot of people have healthy outlets that don't currently need therapy. There you go. That's a great comment right there. That is true that they just seem to agree on everything and then just backing each other up. Mm-hmm. But the whole therapy thing, I think, is probably the most interesting part of this for me. Obviously, we had some other laughs, but yeah, if you're sitting at home and you're struggling with certain things, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need therapy. Sometimes you got to go through the steps of life to figure things out yourself, but sometimes therapy can also be a good tool. Just understand therapy is not the end all be all. A lot of times, eating a bit better, finding some good physical and artistic outlets, having a good support system, people you can talk to in your personal life, those will always be much better substitutes for therapy. So just understand there's actionable steps you can take to improve your mental and your physical health that don't require you going to see a shrink, okay? Doesn't mean it's wrong to. I'm saying you don't need to. Because now his message is really important because for people who can't afford it, we shouldn't be convincing them that if they need therapy because they can't afford it, they're f***ed. Think about what kind of message that sends. A lot of people can't afford therapy. So when you're saying everyone needs it and a lot of people can't get it, you're saying they're f***ed. Is that a good message? And there's people all over the world who function amazingly well in poor countries and other places and have zero access to therapy. So don't make it out to be something that's absolutely necessary. I think it's a poor way to engage with the topic. And I'm somebody who advocates for it. I just don't like the way a lot of young people are doing it, or the way a lot of people are jumping on mental health in general.
They just want to have, they want to be able to put a medicate, they want to be able to put a tag on everything.
Yeah.
Like they have those little tag, oh, I use you, whatever.
I think it's 2 degrees separated from, it's not fucked up. I think therapy and mental health stuff is 2 degrees separated from astrology.
The way they treat about it, the way they go with it, yes.
If you notice, the people who talk about mental health and a lot of astrology stuff, vast majority of them are women.
Yeah.
Okay? The reason why I think women like a lot of astrology stuff is sometimes it helps them make sense of the world.
Yeah, they want to know.
They feel like they know a little bit more.
Closure, right? And want to know predictions.
Men do conspiracy theories, women do astrology. Okay? Not that different, to be honest with. Therapy is oftentimes just another part of that. It's like you're seeing behavior, you don't totally understand it. Oh, that person, they're a narcissist. Oh, that person has bipolar disorder. Oh, that person has split personality, whatever it is. They just throw it on. The same way they're like, oh, they're a Capricorn. That's how they act. Tauruses, right? To me, the way they treat it, and it's unfortunate because everyone knows astrology is retarded, or most people don't take it seriously from an academic standpoint. But therapy and mental health related issues are very real. There's people suffering from it. So when people use this kind of lingo very willy-nilly and just throw it out for no fucking reason, it has real ramifications. And I think it also makes people take it less seriously over time.
I think that it's like in how men and women are.
Yeah.
Men want to not know something and dismiss it because they're not interested. And women want to be able to dismiss it because they think they know. So the astrology and stuff like that. Oh, I know what this is. Blah, blah, blah. Dismissed. Oh, I know what this is. Narcissist. Bah, bah. Where men is like, I'm not interested. That's just fucking crazy to me. Dismissed. But whatever. I'd have to think more into that.
Maybe. I was just going to say, I feel like men do, like, they want to know or feel like they know something because I see conspiracy theories all the time that make no sense.
Yeah.
And that's their own version of that.
Sure.
But I'm not mad at the theory. Anyways, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys agree or disagree? I want to hear from you.